India is a land of diverse cultures and heritage, and we preserve our glorious heritage in following its time honored traditions. The lighting of the lamp symbolizes the dispelling of the darkness of ignorance by the light of the wisdom of the Almighty. We request the chief guest, chairman, and other dignitaries on the dais to light the Kuttuvilakku. May we brighten the corners wherever we are, and may the Lord's light continue to shine on and around us.
We invite Shri B.T. Bangera, Chairman, Board of Governors of TSM and Managing Director, Hi-Tech Arai Limited, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, one and all. Honorable Chief Guest Mrs. Ratnam Krishnan, Managing Director, Optum, India. We don't have any board members. Our Director, Mr. Murli, and Principals, Dr. Selva Lakshmi, and Correspondent, Mrs. Valli Ramaswamy, all are covered, and all the guests. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to me for being here to invite you for the 39th annual convocation of PGDM and MBA 2023 and 2024 batch. Congratulations to the graduating students and their parents and relatives who have brought them to this institute and saw to it that they graduate from here. Now, before going into the detail, I'll give you very briefly the background of TSM. TSM started somewhere in the year of 1962 or so for imparting management education to the working executives. At that time, about 35 such working executives were taken. It was a 3-year course, and like that it was running. And after a few years, for the fresh graduates, 60 numbers, MBA started. MBA went on for a few years, and in the year 2000, we occupied this place, and then we made it about 120 MBA. And after about 5-6 years, we started PGDM under AITC and 60 students. Then we made it another 60, 120, and finally we have made it 180. So PGDM we have got 180 students and MA 120 under MKU, Madurai Kamaraj University, whereas PGDM is under AICT. And this has been growing very well, and it is not only the number of students which were growing, the institute was also functioning well, because last about a few years we have come under the ranking of NIRF. We started with 98, then became 92, then last year it became 82 NIRF rating. This year it is yet expected in another 1 or 2 months, still better rating. And similarly, these ratings, not only in NAC we are A+. With these ratings, we find very clearly we are attracting much better placement industries without even approaching them. This year we saw a lot of industries have come on their own, going to the website, and already we have almost closed another very few, 30 people, 85% people have been already placed. And that is a great news, and even the salary level is also increasing. And this ratings of the institute is also attracting better students and better placement officials and all. And that's why we are even planning whether even MBA also we can make another 60, so that 180, 183. Today we have got 300 students first year and 300 students second year. And this is a strictly residential course. So 600 people students are in the campus. And in the meantime, we have started getting better results and all, and better employees. With that, our quality of the students are improving a lot. Now, besides these 2 courses, we have also 11-month course for the working executives. It is a weekend course, 2 days in a week, about 11-month course. There are 30 students. Basically, this program is on data science and business analysis, which is the most required subject, particularly people are already working. And another advantage is arrangement. PGDM students, we have 1-month student exchange program. Our students go to Saito University, Malaysia, and they stay there 1 year, attend the classes, and come back every year. And even our faculty members also visiting them and conducting classes. And we have association with the University of Michigan for student exchange. And coming to the subject today, I must specially congratulate the students and the parents for passing out from this institute. I would like to give 1 or 2 advices for the people who are passing out, because I have also gone through this course long back and still it is applicable. Advice number 1 is, you have completed the course and don't think everything is over. Now you have got the job, whatever you want in life you have achieved. Your learning starts from now. In fact, you must have seen in the institute, our slogan has been always learn to learn. Because we are here give you the fundamentals of management, but when you go to the real situation, things will be little different. That is okay as it is now. But the changes are taking place so much. To cope up with that is very, very difficult. unless you practice. In fact, I'll give my example. I passed out from IIM 1970. At that time, our director called us when we completed the course. And he told us, look, Mr. Bangera, you have done this program, you have got a good job, good salary, but this will be enough only for 5 years. Afterwards, what are you going to do? We were wondering what this fellow is talking about. Then he explained about the changes which are taking place. Already it has started changes, 70. In fact, up to 1980, we had only 2 cars, Fiat and Ford, Ambassador. No changes at all. If at all any change in the danger light, some change will come like that. 1984, when Maruti and all came, then all the car manufacturers of Japan and all came, changes started. Technological changes as well, management changes, all these changes have started. And the rate at which changes are taking place, if you learn at the same rate, you will be left behind. So, most important thing, first thing for you people is, learn every day. Every day you must read, at least I was told at that time, 50 pages every day. So keep yourself updated. The problem is, even in the college, every year nowadays we have update the syllabus, we update. So batch which comes after you will be knowing little more than what you have learnt. That is going to happen every batches. So after 4 or 5 years, you will find new students are preferred better than you. Unless you keep up yourself reading habit and be along with the change which has taken place, update yourself, it is very difficult. I have seen in our batch at least 10 to 15 people. After about 10 years, at that time also, one day while going home, they will buy a brass plate with their name, management consultant, they will put it on the door, house door, and they stop going to the work because they can't keep up. So now the rate of change is much, much higher, and it is very, very important for you to make it a practice, daily newspaper and technical papers. Particularly, I would suggest one book for you, which has come as 21 lessons for 21st century. That is for Yuval Harari. There beautifully it is explained. What are the changes likely to take place and what are the dangers we have. So, don't take lightly. You are a management student and you must keep yourself updated. Second is, of course, we had Alumni Association, it was not very active. Now I understand more people have come into that and it has become very active. In fact, I was thrilled when I heard that there is a scholarship was also given by the students, for the students by the alumni. There are 3 scholarships, I think. So, be active in the Alumni Association. We are even today, February 12th, I attended our 1970 Batch Alumni Association meeting in Bangalore. You can exchange a lot of information. That is another way how your friends are coping up with the changes which are taking place and all. Your simple one enemy, which is, and it is also motivator, the changes which are taking place. It is really thrilling. Recently, I heard a lot of programs are being conducted, AI innovations for the beta generation they are talking about. That is, people who are taking birth now till 2039, now itself they are preparing how to train them. So, Alumni Association and learning to learn is most important thing. Don't miss it. Without that, it is very difficult to continue and come up in the profession. So, with these 2 suggestions, I conclude my session. And once of all, everybody, congratulations and welcome to the program. Thank you.
Our director, Dr. Murali Sambasivan, will present the director's report of TSM for the last academic year.
Welcome to TSM. Good evening to all. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the 39th Convocation at the TSM premises. The 39th Convocation felicitates the PGDM, MBA, and the PGD DSBA graduates of 2024. At the outset, let me welcome the dignitaries present. Ms. Ratnam Krishnan, Managing Director, Optum India, Madam Balli Ramaswamy, Correspondent, TSM, Mr. B.T. Bangera, Chairman, Board of Governors, TSM, Dr. Selva Lakshmi, Principal, TSM, fellow faculty members, staff, graduating students, and family members. Now let me start with the academics. TSM has attained phenomenal progress in the last 63 years. True to its tagline, learn to learn, TSM has learned and evolved over the years. TSM is re-accredited by NAC with an A+ grade, and PGDM program is re-accredited by NBA. Now TSM NIRF 2024 rank is 82. We have improved 8 ranks from the previous year ranking of 90. Now this year we expect our NIRF ranking to improve as well. Now Board of Studies BOS ensures that the curricula at TSM are up to date and relevant. The members of BOS come from academic and industry backgrounds. The core and elective courses are updated based on current and future developments. Industry practitioners are invited frequently to the campus by faculty members for different courses, and the students get opportunities to interact with them and learn the nuances of the real world. As a unique differentiating factor, PGDM students get to experience domestic and international bound programs. This year, 174 students, accompanied by 6 faculty members, visited Malaysia for 2 weeks. The students experienced different culture and visited a few industries and few universities at Malaysia. As an outcome of MOUs, TSM had signed with the University of Michigan, Dearborn, USA, and University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, USA. PGDM MBA students have the opportunity to study the first year at TSM, and the second year can be completed at any of the 2 universities at USA. The final degree, MS, is given by the US universities. Now, so far, 4 students have graduated from University of Michigan, Dearborn, USA. Now, TSM started the PhD program in affiliation with Azhagappa University. Currently, 12 students have registered for this program. 6 full-time students and 6 part-time students are undergoing the program. Full-time students are given a stipend of 20,000 rupees every month, and they will contribute about 20 hours each week for academic and administration-related activities. Azhagappa University has appointed 8 of our faculty members as research guides. Now, if you look at the 2024 batch, there are 115 MBA graduates, 122 PGDM graduates, and 15 PGD DSBA graduates. Now, overall, when you look at all the academic programs at TSM, TSM has PGDM 180 students per year, MBA 120 students per year. For PhD, as I said earlier, so far we have 12 students. Now, PGD DSBA, we can recruit a maximum of 40 students. Now, if you look at the placement record, now for the 2024 batch, the percentage of students placed is 96.14%. Average CTC 8.41 lakhs, and highest CTC 21.95 lakhs. For the 2024 batch, the average CTC has jumped to 8.41 lakhs from 6.6 lakhs in the previous year. Placement Cell is making all the efforts to improve the average CTC for 2025 graduating batch. Many companies that are new and regular to visit TSM have expressed their willingness to come to our campus this year. At this point, I would like to thank the Placement Cell and the faculty members who contribute to the placement activities. Now, MOUs signed with international universities. Now, TSM has signed MOUs with the following international universities: Saito University, Malaysia; Multimedia University, Malaysia; University Technology, Brunei, Pradania University, Sri Lanka; University of Michigan, Dearborn, USA; University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, USA; University of Jaffna, Sri Lanka. And in another few months, we will be signing MOU with Ahlia University, Bahrain. As a part of the MOUs, 2 faculty members took classes for their students at Saito University, Malaysia, and another 2 faculty members took classes at University of Jaffna, Sri Lanka. This is part of the exchange program. Now, when it comes to research, personally, I am quite happy about the resurgence of research at TSM. In fact, the research output has enhanced multifold. I see that more and more faculty members are contributing. Quality of publication is given utmost importance. We follow the journal listing of Australian Business Deans Council, that is ABDC, Association of Business Schools, ABS, and NIRF. TSM has introduced an incentive system for research publications. For example, a faculty publishing in A-star journal will get 2.5 lakhs. A faculty publishing in A journal will get 2 lakhs, and so on. And similarly for publishing books, chapters, cases with international and national publishers. Now, this approach has really motivated more faculty members, especially the young faculty members, to contribute to the research. Efforts are being made to revive TSM Business Review Journal, which has been dormant for the last few years. In fact, we are communicating with Emerald publishers, so that we can start publishing the journal using Emerald. Introduction to the PhD program hopefully should give greater impetus to the contribution to the body of knowledge. Quality of research output has helped TSM to improve its ranking in the national accreditations. TSM has been, as said earlier, has been ranked number 82 under NIRF ranking. A significant factor that helped TSM improve its ranking is the quality of research output. In the coming years, the ranking should improve further and further with more research outputs. For the second time in the history of TSM, 2 faculty members have been listed in the top 2% of the most influential scientists in the world, listed by Stanford University. Now, 1 faculty member has also been recognized by Research.com as one of the top 10 scientists in India for business and management. The same faculty member has been conferred an honorary doctorate by Sorbonne University, France, based on research contribution. Head of Research Center at TSM is on the editorial board of a few quality journals. He is playing an important role in enhancing the research output at TSM. TSM, through the Research Center, has organized several workshops, lectures related to research. Now, coming to MDPs, EDPs, consultancy, and industry interface. Now, Thiagarajar School of TSM has been granted sanction order for the implementation of the Startup TN Pre-Incubation Center. Under the Startup Pre-Incubation Center scheme for funding support of 7.5 lakhs, out of a total estimated project cost of 22.5 lakhs. TSM has launched an incubation center with a coordinator. TSM is dedicated to empowering professionals and organizations through its customized management development programs. TSM delivered customized automotive certification program to Accenture during April 2024. These certification programs focused on critical areas like digital consumer experience, automotive manufacturing next, and covered topics like supply chain 5.0, semi-knockdown, and complete knockdown. This customized management development program attracted over 200 plus participants from Accenture or from all over India. We are glad to continue this partnership with Accenture for upcoming certification program customized for Accenture senior leaders at vice president level for a certification program titled Industry Architect. And there is another requirement from Accenture for their mid-career professionals for a certificate program titled Freight and Logistics Management. Now, TSM is serving as a knowledge partner for SPIC, conducting various career development programs for their employees. This collaboration aims to professionally groom SPIC's workforce, contributing to the overall growth of the organization. TSM worked closely with Thiagarajar Private Limited, conducting a 5-day customized management development program titled Interpersonal Effectiveness. Now, this program, which directly addressed the importance of effective communication, teamwork, and collaborative decision-making, was highly appreciated by Thiagarajar's leadership team. Now, these knowledge partnerships and customized management development programs demonstrate TSM's commitment to provide practical and contemporary education that empowers working professionals and their organization. Now, moving to students' activities. All the students' activities, which are mostly channelized through the different clubs, functioned smoothly and effectively during the year under review. The two major events that we organize annually, namely Yukti, the national level inter-B school meet, and Utsav, the inter-B school and corporate sports tournament, were organized and have been successfully. Students actively participated in the national level events organized by premier institutions, and they have won accolades including cash prizes and one-week Singapore study tours. For instance, a few of our first-year students won various events in Dhruva, IIM Trichy's flagship business competition held in February 2025. Another notable feature of students' activities was the successful management of the students' cafeteria by a student team. The cafeteria has become a hub of informal meetings and get-togethers for our students. Now, coming to infrastructure, TSM makes continuous efforts to improve the infrastructure. A separate floor has been constructed for TSM Incubation Center. Plans are being made to improve the infrastructures further with an additional new block. And coming to faculty activities and faculty developments, faculty members are constantly urged to upgrade themselves. Faculty members are sponsored for FDPs at IIMs and IITs. Faculty members play an active role in mentoring students and guiding students during their internships. Now, many faculty members, in addition to their teaching and research, are also involved in administrative duties. Now, faculty members are invited as guest expert speakers by different universities, institutes in India and outside India to deliver talks in different areas of teaching and research. A few faculty members also guide PhD students at local and international universities. Now, my closing remarks. TSM, which was predominantly a teaching institute, is now becoming a research-assisted, enhanced teaching institute. Any institute of higher learning worth its name must make significant contribution to the body of knowledge. TSM has obtained membership of AACSB, and it is getting ready to submit the initial self-evaluation report by the end of this year. Learn to Learn tagline is not only for students, it is equally applicable to faculty and staff. I wish the graduating students all success in life. I close with my guru's advice. The basic purpose of our existence is to be able to touch the lives of as many people as we can. Always try to be a good human being. And I am quoting from Brihad Aranyakas Upanishad. Always remember, Dhamyata, control your senses, Datta, help others, and Dayatvam, be kind. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best.
Calling the convocation to order. The 39th convocation of Thiagarajar School of Management, Madurai, and third convocation of Thiagarajar School of Business has been called to confer the diplomas upon the candidates who, in the examinations held for the purpose, have been certified to be worthy of same. Thank you.
We are indeed honored to have Ms. Ratnam Krishnan, Managing Director, Optum India, in our midst. Our Principal, Dr. Selvalakshmi, will introduce the Chief Guest.
I feel privileged to introduce the esteemed chief guest to the audience. Ms. Ratnam Krishnan is Managing Director of Optum India, which is a global capability center of United Health Group and is ranked 4th in the Fortune 500 companies list and is one of the world's largest healthcare organizations. At Optum, Ms. oversees strategy, execution, delivery, and governance in close partnerships with clients and global teams. In this role, she sets the company's vision across the country, helping teams deliver distinctive value across all businesses. Ms. has a rich and diverse experience, including global roles where she had been partner of senior leadership teams, conceptualizing, providing strategy and vision, setting up and managing P&L businesses and initiatives, and working with large cross-functional and geographically diverse teams. Ms. started her career with the Indian Foreign Service, having secured All India 13th rank in the Civil Services exam. Prior to starting her career in the corporate line, she completed an MBA from the Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore. She followed this up with a Women in Leadership program at Harvard Business School and a strategy program at Wharton. She has been engaged with various industry associations and has been a speaker at many forums with diverse talents. Prior to joining Optum, Ms. served as the CEO and MD of Barclays Global Services. Over the last 3 decades, she has held senior leadership roles in NatWest in the UK, ANS Greenlace Bank, HDFC Bank, and Polaris Software. She has served as an independent director on the boards of various companies, including Chennai Metro Rail, and mentored promising startups to scale. Ms. is passionate about building high-performing businesses where every team member can deliver their best every day. She is an avid trekker, an outdoor and fitness enthusiast, and loves traveling with her family. We are indeed honored to have you with us today. Thank you, ma'am.
We are indeed honored to have Ms. Ratnam Krishnan amidst us today and would like to welcome her on behalf of TSM.
Let the candidate be now presented. I invite our chief guest to award the degrees.
Shall I? Yeah. Chief guest of the convocation, chairman and members of the board of governors, I have the honor to present to you the successful candidates of the Master of Business Administration program. Winner of TSM Loyal Textile Mills Limited Gold Medal, Ravi Kumar R. Aarti TJ, Abhinaya P. Abrar Ahmad S. Adavan R. Adityan S. Aishwarya MK, Akash K. Akash R. Akshaya K. Alice Minnie F. Annie Christabel Princey J. Anto Shakaya Shirley R. Arjun M. Arul Manivannan. Asha D. Ashwati Yash. Adish SR. Balaji S. Balaji R. Bernard Emmanuel. Bezalel Asir Joseph V. Balaji VG. Bhumika S. Chitrasena M. Deborah Princey R. Deepta PN. Deva George Raphael M. Dinesh Sundar K. Divya Kamala Bharati M. Ishani C. Gayatri S. Gokulnath R. Gunaseelan M. Gurupriya S. Hamsarupa RM. Hariharan R. Hemant Kumar KM. Ilakya K. Jayapriya R. Kamali R. Kavya Shri GS. Kedarini Arshana V. Kingsley Surya N. Kishore K. Likita P. Madhusudanan N. Madhumitran R.K. Mahalakshmi S. Manjula R. Mantra Shri L. Meena Priya A.R. Mohammad Asif M. Munian Derek Priyarshan B. Navanitha Krishnan P. Navanitha Krishnan LMS. Naveen R.P. Nasran Joel A. Nikhil Prashant VP. Nila M. Nivedita SV. Pavitra B. Pradeep Ganesh V. Pradunisha S. Prasanna P. Prasanna S. Preeta K. Raxlin Jenil L. Ritika Yalini V. Roshan Guru GK. Sabra Sahin A. Sachin C. Shakti Brinda K. Sadish Kumar R. Satya Sai Lavanya R. Selva Samrita A. Shakti T. Shan Jurit A. Sharat Kumar S. Sherlyn Valentina E. Sri Jain Sarasram M. Shreya S. Siddharth S. Sivasubramaniam S. Shivashanmugam Sampath. Smriti Kirtan E.S. Sneha M. Sriban S. Sri Ramayya R. Sri Ritika V. Subhalakshmi R. Subrata SSG. Suresh Kumar A. Surya Prakash M. Tanushri P. Dharani VR. Tarun S. Tirunitish PR. Udaya Prakash V. Vaishnavi S. Vedavalli N. Vignesh PC. Vincita M. Vishal Aditya P. Vishnu Priya K.A. Vishwanathan L.V. Yashika E.
Chief guest of the convocation, Chairman, members of the Board of Governors. I have the honor to present to you the successful candidates of the Postgraduate Diploma in Management Program. Winner of TSM Lal Textile Mills Limited Gold Medal, Navanita Krishnan R. Others A. Adi Lakshmi BM. Adi Shankar V. Abhijit M. Abhikanan B. Abhinaya C. Ajay Karthik K. Ajit V. Ajit Kumar M. Alakhya Saha. Amrit Gopal R. Annamalai AM. Arun Kumar R. Arvind Adithan. Asoka AG. Bala Siva Sangaran. Bhaskaran Yadav S. Chandur Sundar K. Darshini R. Dicto Rocky, Dinesh R, Dinesh Kumar S, Durgeshwar AP, Gyanasar GM, Ghosh Basa H, Gyanam M, Gokul Nathan K, Grace Judith, Guhan M, Hariharan V, Harish Kumar B, Harish P, Harish P, Harish Kumar B, Hassan Farid D, Hemapriya N, Janhavi B, Javid Samir K, Jivita R, Jeril Madhup C, Joshua Devdas C, Jorni Has S, Kabishwar MM, Kanimoli T, Kartikeyan C, Kartikeyan U, Kartika S, Kavyalakshmi NB, Kirtika R, Manusha K, Madhav C. Madhu Vignes R.S. Mani Bharati K. Mani Srinivasan K. Mridula R. Mithun Ganesh G. Mrityunjay G. Nandini R. Navin Kumar M. Navin S. Nitish Kumar P. Nitish Rao S. Obhia M. Falguna Tejoshi M. Pradeep G. Pradeep Kumar S.A. Pranesh B. Praveen, no? Praveen Babu K. Priti S. Rahul B. Rahul S. Rajagopal M. Rajaram Pandian S. Rajkumar R.S. Roshini M. Saket Gopal Krishnan. Sandeep R. Sandeep V. Sarvana Kumar V. Sarubala R. Shraddha R. Shruti K, Sivadharini S, Sivadarshini S, Sophia B, Srinikesh SS, Sri Silas VS, Srividya M, Sri Nandini G, Subhas Ram S, Sudarshan Srinivasan, Sudarshanam RP, Surya Krishnan G, Susmitha Devi S, Swati R, Tarun Kumar M, Thanga Thamil Amudan, Varsha MJ, Varsita R, Vignesh K, Vijay A.R.A., Vinod Narayanan S, Vishwak Savarish TR, Hi. Yamuna B, Yuvraj S, Yogeshwaran J.A., Madhumitra R, Kishore S, Karikalyan T.A., Prasad R, Uday Babu K.M., Kartik Rajan D,
Chief guest of the convocation, chairman and members of the board of governors, I have the honor to present to you the successful candidates of the one-year postgraduate diploma in data science and business analytics program. Winner of the TSM Loyal Textile Mills Limited Gold Medal, Gokulapriya R. Bhagavati Ramachandran M. Charu Netra P. Devalakshmi Meera G. Harini S. Indumati K. Manisha R. Nallamai A. Rahul Singh R. Vipin Raj M. Ramya M.
Winner of Sri Manikam Ramaswamy Gold Medal for the Best All-Round Outgoing Student of Class of 2024, Raxlan Janail L of MBA 2024 batch. To acknowledge the outstanding students who have demonstrated leadership and contribution to the TSM community, the TSM Alumni Association has established the Student Leadership Award. This award carries a cash prize and a certificate. Student Leadership Award for the MBA class of 2024, sponsored by the 1997 part-time MBA batch, goes to Aishwarya MK. Student Leadership Award for the PGDM class of 2024, sponsored by the 1982 and 2009 MBA batch, Javed Samir.
We request the dignitaries on the dais to be seated. We invite Ms. Ratnam Krishnan, Managing Director, Optum India, Chief Guest of the 39th Convocation, to address the graduates.
Distinguished faculty and administrators of the Thiagarajar School of Management, proud parents, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, the graduating class which is here today. It is an honor and a privilege to be here today and share this very special moment with you. First and foremost, congratulations to each one of you. Your hard work, dedication, and resilience have brought you to this milestone. You have navigated through challenges, adapted to new ways of learning, and emerged on the other side, equipped with skills and knowledge that can change the rules of the game in a new and vibrant India. Give yourselves a really big round of applause. TSM Madurai has a rich history of nurturing talent and fostering excellence. Your incredible hard work, support of your family and friends, and I see many of them are here, and this wonderful institution have all played a major role in shaping who you are today. Standing here brings back many memories. I've graduated a few times, once from the 1984 batch of civil services, and working with the government before taking a decision to do an MBA from IIM Bangalore, which was the starting point of a career that has spanned about 35 plus years. Very often I get asked, what did you actually learn in business school? When I think about it, it's tight deadlines, working under pressure, group case studies where we could never actually agree with each other, but we had to get to a conclusion, all-nighters before exams. Should we focus on Professor Valecha's case study or Thiru's marketing assignment? I'm sure you have your own professors here. I'm thinking about my professors. All of this must sound familiar to you. The successes and the failures, our collective joys and sorrows, how to deal with life's highs and lows, working with people who become your lifelong friends and support, and your circle of friendship is what I learned the most in my 2 years in business school. I do hope, having seen the relationships today and the joy today, I do hope you have the same experience that I did many years ago. And many years later, you can say, this is what I learned in business school, and what I value most is my circle of friendship and support. As I left the portals of IIM, I started with many dreams and aspirations, just like all of you here today. I have been fortunate to achieve many of them. Today, I want to share some key lessons and learnings from my career and leadership journey, which I hope resonates, and maybe at some point in your lives, you might recall to say, that made sense. It makes sense now. 1, no grand plan, but always do the best in anything that you do. I often get asked the question, did you have a grand plan when you started your career? Did you know you wanted to become a CEO? The simple answer is no. But I was clear about one thing. In every opportunity I got and every role I took, I would always give it my best in terms of effort. There is no substitute for effort. If somebody tells you he or she is lucky, believe me, there's been huge effort behind it. Let me share a story. This has actually helped me open many doors and get many opportunities. About 8 years into my banking career, I was running a global non-resident business for the bank, which was a turnaround job. The business I had actually inherited, many of you I can see are going to be working in banks, so this might be a story of interest. The business I inherited had been earlier downsized, and my mandate was to revive this business, build it into a growth business. This was not an easy turnaround, as it involved multiple countries, Middle East, US, UK, and so on. It meant rehiring, rebuilding teams, regaining market share from competitors, and this role really tested my ability to build my first large-scale business. growth as well as profit. I learnt rapidly, built the ability to work in cross-cultural environments as I was operating across different geographical boundaries and countries, challenged some myths about women business leaders. In those days, it was women can't run P&L businesses as successfully. So challenged some of those myths. Most importantly, I knew what it was to deliver my best. And believe it or not, it opened many new doors. A couple of years later, after doing this role, my boss at that time asked me to head credit card operations for the bank. One thing led to another, and at that time, I did not know anything about credit cards except that I had one and I used to use it regularly. One thing led to another, and I got the opportunity to create and build businesses, eventually becoming the CEO of an organization. And it all started with no grand plan, but plenty of effort and doing my best. 2, take a chance on yourself. Fail fast if you have to, with no regrets. It's great to go with the flow, enjoying what you're doing, successes and achievements, which gives you a great sense of satisfaction. Quite often, we have a doubt, we face a dilemma, or even a failure. A failure is a gift. It's a gift for learning. So take a chance on yourself. And if there is any new opportunity or challenge that comes your way, chances are you will never feel fully ready or prepared to take it on. This, by the way, is more so with women. They believe they need to be 110% ready before they take their next bigger job. And this is not only what I'm saying, this has been borne out by research. And particularly when they take on large leadership roles, they feel they're never ready. So take a chance on yourself. My current job in a healthcare domain and a healthcare company is a great example of me still taking a chance on myself. Wonder what motivated me to move into healthcare after 35 years in banking. There must have been something. It was simply the drive to learn something new and take on a different challenge. Taking a chance does not mean everything will go right. Taking a chance also means going in prepared to learn, anticipating failures, and learning to fail fast. So what does fail fast mean? I had a boss in one of the banks I worked in who said, please always make sure you fail fast. It's simply about identifying and acknowledging points of failure in a business, product, or a situation, and taking quick action to either fix or let go completely, even if it is a very hard decision. Let me share another story which will explain to you what this means. So one of the banks I worked for took on a project to reduce the time to open an account from 14 days to 10 minutes. So you can imagine that, right? Right now I'm taking 14 days to open an account, and we wanted to bring it down to 10 minutes. Yes, 10 minutes. And that was in the early days of net banking and mobile banking. Now, we got a very clever team, capable project team with MBAs like you and PGDMs like you, all working overtime. But after some weeks of intense sort of ideation and problem solving, it became very, very clear that because we were dependent on a lot of external partners for validations of IDs, credit scores, so on and so forth. So it became very obvious that 10 minutes was a very hard mountain to climb. So we had two choices. One was to keep going, right? And without a timeline in sight to get to 10 minutes with an entirely online process, or take the decision to fail fast and bring the time to open the account from 14 days to 5 days, right? Which seemed very possible, for which we could actually see a solution. So that's what we did. which really rapidly improved customer experience, customer satisfaction, and made the process simpler. Of course, we continued the journey towards the 10-minute account. It happened, but several years later. So if we had not taken the decision to fail fast, we would have not improved anything, and we would have kept going without an end in sight. It's a bit like flogging a dead horse. So take chances on yourself, but learn to fail fast, if required, with no regrets, just learning. 3, make a difference to yourself, people you engage with, and the world around you. The road ahead is a marathon, right? 42 kilometers. It is not a sprint. It's not a 100-meter sprint. You cannot reach the top of the mountain on day one. Investing in yourself is key. I was really encouraged when I saw that TSM's motto is learn to learn, keep learning, right? So never stop learning. If every day I still learn something. Sometimes it's technology, how things work, technology from people who are about your age. We call it reverse mentoring. They mentor me for certain things rather than me mentoring them, right? Sometimes it's how to eat better, how to exercise better, how to live a healthier life. And sometimes it's just a simple insight on what we can do better. But the fundamental thing is about learning. So staying curious and staying agile will make a huge difference in preparing you for this multidimensional world that we live in. And there is life beyond the workplace. People ask me very often, how do you balance work and life? We have to decide to balance work and life. Relationships, hobbies, passions, all of which are a key to a holistic life. As you progress, you will have an incredible opportunity to seek out mentors and role models who will be a huge positive force for you. But equally, remember, you are responsible to support and lift those who walk with you and who walk behind you, your team, the people who work with you. You have to make sure that you support and lift them. I have never been so humbled as when I met a colleague who I had worked with me. I met him after 15 years, and he walked up to me and he said, Uma, you may recall that you encouraged me to take on an analytics role, even though I did not have any prior experience. I was ashamed because I couldn't remember I did that, right? And he said, but what you did, I cannot thank you enough, as that set me on a course where today I am the global head of analytics for a large multinational company, and I'm based in Dallas. At that time, did I know the outcome of my action? No, definitely not. But what I did, which is what I have always believed in, is do the right thing. And when you do the right thing by yourself, by your organization, by your people, the right result will follow. This is a long road. There will be bumps on the road, right? We just have to be prepared for that. What goes up will come down sometimes and even out. But be prepared for the long haul, but always do the right thing. Lastly, there is no right time or place to make a difference to a cause that is dear to you. Whether it's education, sustainability, nutrition, health, you pick what you are passionate about and do what you can to make a difference. At a systemic level, how can you actually impact at a systemic level? Society at a bigger level. Education, women's health, environment and sustainability have been my passions. And I have actually worked to support that and make it a better place to be across these parameters. To the women in this graduating class, I have a special message. I often get asked, as women professionals, can you have it all, M, and C? What do you think that is? First two you will guess: marriage, motherhood, and a career. Can you have it all? Yes, you can, but you have to optimize and prioritize. Sometimes motherhood takes precedence, sometimes career takes precedence. So you cannot have everything to the same extent at the same time, but you can absolutely have it all. I learned to optimize, make choices, and count on support from all quarters. Recruit whoever you can to help you, and they will willingly do it. But you have to ask for that help and recruit. When I started out, I navigated this road, which was a lonely road at that time. Over the last 20 years, many barriers have been broken, both by individuals and organizations, to make this journey a lot easier. But still, a lot remains to be done. And this is another area I'm passionate in building, whichever organization I have been with. I want to leave you with one last thought. We are in the midst of a resurgent India. Our generation saw the start of the growth cycle. You are somewhere in the middle of the day. Technology is a driving force behind and change, and a lot of these trends are completely like digital transformation, analytics, AI, and sustainability are changing the way we live and work. In this changing world, there are opportunities everywhere where you can make a difference. You can be a leader in whichever sphere you are in, whichever level you are in, whichever situation you are in. You do not have to be a senior person to be a leader. You can be a leader at every level and make a difference. Rewrite the rules, change the game. The future is yours to shape, and I wish you the very best in whatever you do, guided by your own values and your personal mantra. I would like to end with Dr. Kalam's poem and his favorite Tirukural. Dr. Kalam is a role model for me. So his poem was, learning gives creativity, creativity leads to thinking, thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. The Tirukural verse was, Arivu Atram Kakum, Karuvi Seruvarkum, Ullirakkal Aha Aran. Knowledge protects against failure and loss. It is that fort that cannot be destroyed by your enemies. Under all circumstances, knowledge is the fort that will protect you. Let us invest in a lifelong journey of knowledge to create a better world. Congratulations once again, and thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Let the MBA and PGD DSBA graduates rise.
By virtue of the authority vested with its Excellency, the Governor of Tamil Nadu, as the Chancellor of Madurai Kamaraj University, he admits you to the degree of Master of Business Administration or postgraduate diploma in Data Science and Business Analytics, which you have been declared qualified through his college of the Madurai Kamaraj University, and in token thereof, you have been presented with these diplomas. The Chancellor authorizes you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of your degree.
Be seated. Let the PGDM graduates rise.
Based on the recommendations from Faculty Council, the Board of Governors of Thiagarajar School of Business confers you the 2-year AICTE approved postgraduate diploma in management, which you have been declared qualified through the institution, and In token thereof, you have been presented with these diplomas. The board authorizes you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of your degree.
Be seated. I request Dr. Muttarasi, Controller of Examinations, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening. It gives me immense pleasure to propose the vote of thanks in the 39th Convocation of Thiagarajar School of Management. I express my sincere gratitude to our distinguished chief guest, Ms. Ratnam Krishnan, Managing Director of Optum India, who has taken time off her busy schedule to confer the degrees to our graduating MBA, PGDM, and PGDS BA students of the class of 2024. We thank you for your insightful and thought-provoking speech, ma'am. Your specific reference to building a circle of relationships, always giving our best, challenging existing myths, taking chances, failing fast, and making a difference leads us to think more positively about our efforts and our areas of focus needed. Your strong message on MMC will certainly inspire our students to aim higher and aspire to be future leaders. Thank you very much for that. Our correspondent, Srimati Valli Ramaswamy, continues to run Thiagarajar School of Management in the best traditions established by our illustrious late correspondent and chairman, Sri Manikam Ramaswamy. We remember with gratitude the memory of our founding fathers and commit to upholding their vision. I thank our chairman, Sri B.T. Bangera, for his dynamic guidance to TSM community. He is a source of inspiration to many of us present here. Members of our Board of Governors are distinguished professionals who have been actively contributing to the growth of our institution. We have had the privilege of continuous interaction with them and thank them for their constant support. I thank our Director, Dr. Murli Sambasivan, and Principal, Dr. Selvalakshmi, for their unflinching support and guidance. A special mention goes to Dr. Balaji, Dean of our MBA program, and Dr. Gautam Sutar, Dean of our PGDM program, for the seamless coordination of today's event. I thank members of the press and media. You've been a source of support to us. You've constantly recognized our efforts and contributions. I congratulate and thank the graduates of the class of 2024 who have come in large numbers to receive your degree. We pray that you carry back pleasant memories of your stay here. The founders of this great institution had a vision. We are the beneficiaries of that vision. You leave this ceremony today with a duty to uphold the good name of this institution. It is our hope that wherever you are and whatever you do, it will reflect positively on all of us. We look forward to a continuing association with you. May you bear testimony to your alma mater. Continue to learn, continue to improve your potential to perform. Ensure that you stay committed to the values that you have imbibed at TSM. We wish you the very best in your professional as well as your personal life. I would also like to extend a special thanks to the proud parents of our graduating students for the support that you provided to our students throughout their studies. You have made many sacrifices to see your children succeed. We appreciate your unwavering support and encouragement, which helped them cross this significant milestone. I thank members of the faculty, administrative officers, supporting staff, and a large number of student volunteers for their active involvement in making today's event a success. I thank all the present students of TSM and all the vendors and contractors of today's event. We remember and thank all the members of Team Convocation 2024 who have worked for this day despite their pressing academic schedules. Once again, thank you everyone.
I declare this convocation proceedings as closed.
Please stand up for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमालय हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधितरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
The audience shall remain standing until the procession leaves the hall. The graduates shall assemble at the TSM photo wall for the group photograph. The wall is in front of the faculty mess.